it's Midnight Raven, and today I want to do a reaction video. So I saw a fashion show yesterday. It was a debut show. It was on the FF Fashion channel, and it's by a designer called, let me get his full details up for you. It was a fashion show by Judassime, debut show. I think you pronounce it like that. And the show's called If We Were Made of Meat. Now, the designer's name is Benjamin Voortmans. He's a 20-year-old designer, performer, artist, and creative mind. So a backstory behind him is for the past few years, he's been refused by the Royal Academy of Antwerp. And basically, he's trying to pursue his dream of being a fashion designer, but he's not getting anywhere. He has a very alternative style that I don't think people are getting. So today he has the pleasure of presenting his first ever collection, coming from a dark red place in time to the liberation of the mind and heart. The creative process and inspiration behind this collection is mostly inspired by theometric close to my heart and has pushed me to explore new limits while developing exciting techniques and exploring myself at the same time. So the show itself is a little bit on the creepy, weird, and it does have some gory bits. So if you're adverse to that kind of thing, maybe not watch it. We're gonna watch the show. I'm gonna put it on here. It's from the FF channel. So what we're going to do is we're going to watch the show, and I'm going to give my reaction as it goes on. It's about 12 minutes long, so it is quite a long show. I'm going to play the music that comes with it as well. I will probably get a copyright for it, and that's perfectly fine. But I think you need the music to appreciate the fashion. I think they go hand in hand. Okay, so I'm going to put it to full screen, and then I'm going to talk in the background so you can appreciate the the fashion in full. So we are going to put it to full screen. Hopefully that's showing for you as well. And we're going to go in it at the last 10 seconds. So let's watch this and let me know what you think in the comments. It is a very controversial show, mind you, so you have been warned. So hopefully you can hear me over the background. I don't know how loud it's going to be. But hopefully, this was a live stream when it happened, and I actually watched the live stream as it happened. I was so lucky to be there to watch it. And here we go. Like I said, share in the comments down below what you think. There is gory parts, mind you, so you have been warned. I think the music really gives it that edge. Like I said, he's been refused by the Royal Academy of Fashion, not once, but twice for his fashion. So this is basically bringing out his own collection off his own back. So he is definitely creating a dark atmosphere to go along with his fashion. Now, me being a goth, I have thoughts of the fashion, and I think it's reminiscent for me of things like Marilyn Manson, Pinhead from the Hellraiser series. It gives me that kind of dark, edgy vibe. Kind of reminds me of like Pinhead, the whole dark aesthetic. Some of the clothes even remind me of Hellraiser too. But he does have social media, so I will put it down below if you want to check out more of his work. But I thought the art style, the creativeness, the way he did it just fitted perfectly. I think the tension he created for the fashion, the build up and everything, And I think the music does really well. It complements it so well. It also gave me feelings of Silent Hill, if you can see the reference to that. But I love the lasers, I love the fog, I love the mist, I love the edginess, the darkness, even the kind of mysterious kind of look where you're just catching glimpses of the fashion and not catching like the whole thing. But it did kind of remind me of like the Cenobites, and I love a goth edge to fashion. I don't think there's enough of it out there. Sorry. So some bits are obviously more dark, some bits are light. I love how he's gone between the two concept of light and dark by using the lasers. And the paint on his face, it kind of reminds me of like the Crow kind of face paint, that dark edginess, but still being inviting. So here's the actual show. So we have kind of puffy triangle shoulder pads. And then you've got like these puffy waists. It's a very different concept. I think this is cute. Her dress. I love the edginess. And the fabrics he's used, I believe they're all made with vegan. I believe their clothes are vegan friendly as well, which I think is what fashion should be looking for. I do love the whole look and style with the little shoulder pads. They are reminiscent of the 80s. But I believe in his synopsis for it, he did say that it was vegan fashion. Um, I don't know. I kind of love it. I really do. I kind of love it. It creeped me out the first time I watched it. I was like, this is a fashion show. But now I get his edginess. I get the concept. And I don't know how the Fashion Academy don't see it. I can just imagine Sharon Needles, the drag queen, modeling stuff like this and just being like, this is fashion. If you don't know who Sharon Needles is, she won RuPaul's Drag Race many years ago. She was like a weird, creepy concept of a drag queen, but this would be so up her street. Like I said, I think it's reminiscent of like Hellraiser meets Silent Hill meets Marilyn Manson, a goth dark aesthetic, and I absolutely love this fashion show. Like I said, wasn't so keen to start with, but I would wear some of these. I have to admit, I would wear the thing that this lady's now wearing, the corset kind of dress, the short skirt, maybe not so much the shoulder pads, but I think that's the idea. It gives it that edge. And I love the smoke, the dark, the light, the music, the lasers. It just creates a whole atmosphere. Remember, share your thoughts down below on what you think of this fashion show, because like I said, he's been refused by the Royal Academy not once but twice. And I think it is such a shame because I'm loving the style, the fashion, the concept, and I think he put a lot of work into it. I just wish nowadays that fashion was appreciated for more than just, you know, celebrities promoting the fashion. I love the darker edges of fashion that, you know, are done in undergrounds that, you know, you may never see. I also love how they're not just walking down the catwalk like normal models, stand at the edge, pose, and turn around. They are creating art with the clothes. They're creating art with the music, the lights, the smoke. It's creating a whole show compared to like a fashion show where you just walk to the edge, pose, and walk off. This is living and breathing the fashion that you're showing. And I absolutely love it. And I love this whole kind of jumpsuit with the corset kind of over the top, kind of basket top. I think it's so cute. And the fact that they're dancing and showing it off is so cute. Yeah, it's got a corset back like I thought. Loving the whole show. Yes, it has a darker edge. Yes, it's a bit more out there, but what's wrong with being dark and edgy? Goth should be, you know, appreciated, and I think goth fashion is really good. I just don't think the fashion industry gives it enough of a chance to become not necessarily mainstream, because we don't want to be mainstream. Alternative fashion is meant to be alternative for a reason. Um, but I think it's artistic. And this is, I believe, him in the outfit. I believe that's actually him. He performs in his own show. From what I believe, this has a case of nudity. So just warning you. Might have to cut that part out of my video, so that I don't get into trouble. See, I like this concept. The whole white with just a splash of blood. It reminds you of like one of the Silent Hill nurses from the movie. I love the concept, the art, the style. I think he did an amazing job of portraying what he saw fashion as. It's just a shame that other people aren't seeing it. But yeah, Benjamin Voortmans, I will leave his social media and I will leave the link to this video. But I think this debut show shows that he has it in him. I really do. I did leave a comment on his video as well saying I fully endorsed this fashion. I think it's amazing. And I think the whole show as a whole just makes it. Even the makeup, as clean as it is, with a white face and just some eyeliner and a black lip, it sets the scene with the rest of the clothes, and the whole atmosphere just goes together. Like I said, I love how the models just aren't sitting there or standing there looking statuesque. They're moving with the fluidness of the fashion and the music. And I think that's amazing, to do a fashion show that is so in tune with the models. They're living and breathing the fashion, the music, the scene. I think it sets the whole show apart from other shows I've seen. Unfortunately, we have an ad. But that's what you get with a live show. See, I love the fabric, how they said it's all vegan. I will show you the bit down the bottom after the show about it being vegan. And I love the style. I think it's like I said, reminiscent of Marilyn Manson, Pinhead, the Cenobites, Silent Hill. I think the music fits really well as well. It's not overbearing, it's not in your face, it's just in the background, but it complements it so much. They're literally like dancing with the clothes on the catwalk, which I think is like just crazy. That they put so much effort into this show, and the lighting is right on point. It's possibly one of the most unusual fashion shows I've ever seen, but I think it works so well. The shoulder pads, the dark aesthetic, the movements, the music, it all goes amazingly well. Even the makeup complements just the simplicity of the outfits and what they're going for. And then this is a recap from the fashion show just to close it out, all the good bits. And I think it's so cool. I think, like I said, from watching it from the first time, yes, it was a little bit shocking, creepy, edgy, but I'm so drawn into it now. The art style, the fashion, the music, the scene, it just goes so well. I just love the concept of it. And to think that he's been refused twice by the Royal Academy is just shocking to me. And there you have it, the Judassime or Judassime, if we were made of meat debut show. Now, like I said, by showing you, hang on, let me show you. By coming out on here. Now, I'm just going to show you this bit here. And it says here, if I show you up here, that he was refused twice by the well-known fashion departments in the Royal Academy of Antwerp. This did not stop him from creating his Judassime. So, you know, to think that he was told no, but I believe here, see, down the bottom here, the entire collection is created using weaving, fabrics, and materials. In the end, our actions will have irreversible consequences. Treating us human is just the way we've treated them. So I love his show. Like he said, throughout the collection, you will find the lines are exaggerating the body, shapes being elegant, abused, metal spikes, feathers jumping out of the body, just as we are abused by the industry. We turn our bodies inside out, and our muscles and ligaments are not part of our body, but we're wearing them at all. of it is soaked in black gasoline. I mean, what can I say about that show? I mean, I thought it was amazing. The style, the art, the creativeness. I don't understand the Royal Academy. I think it's dark, it's edgy, and I think it's what the alternative crowd are crying out for. A new designer that isn't all about looking cutesy and feminine, and he's got such a dark edge to him. If Benjamin Voortmans watches this, probably not unlikely, but I left a comment on his video, and I will show you that. I will show you the comment I left him. I left him a message saying that this show is so amazing. I love the dark edge to the fashion, the creepy music. It all fits together so well. You should be so proud. I am a goth and I absolutely get the look and style to a T. So I put that on there because that's what I believe. I believe his style is edgy. It's now. The fact that he used all vegan materials as well to showcase his fashion is also a brilliant thing for the world. But yeah, what do you think of this Judassime Benjamin Voortmans debut show? I personally, big thumbs up. I absolutely love it. I love a dark, edgy kind of Silent Hill Pinhead, abuse, dark, edgy kind of fashion show. And I think he did a brilliant job. The lights, the sound, and everything just came together. And I think it's the best debut show I've personally ever seen. So if you want to see more from me and more reactions like this, give me a big thumbs up. If you want to know more about the Judassime Benjamin Voortmans debut show, I will link information to him down below if you want to go research more into this brilliant 20-year-old, mind you, he's 20-year-old designer who is just trying to make it in a very dog-eat-dog industry. And unfortunately, this is his debut show off his own back because the Royal Academy just don't see it. But yeah, remember to like and subscribe. Check me out on Instagram. I'll link all of his details down below. And I will see you all very soon for a reaction video very soon. Take care and thanks for watching. Love you all. Bye.